Field reports from the strange. This is Obscura Bureau.
Read back together in something I thought I wouldn't. Do you want me to say something about this? So Okay, I give in to you. Because you. LL do this trick. It. And that thing this week is Loki. Loki Season 2 Episode 2. Loki. Actually, the reason why I made this clip. Because I see it's also. This episode opens up similar to how Secret Invasion opened up. Also a meeting, then some dialogue, then chasing each other around the city. With a dark, colorless setting. With orange walls, then getting caught, and then something. And it shows us the clear difference between the production area of Secret Invasion and the production area of Loki. Look here, Secret Invasion, Loki. This is something called a practical set. If you don't know, practical set means a real filming set. A real filming set. Let me show you. What is a real filming set like? A real filming set means the filmmakers build the scene and show you the entire setting. They build houses. Basically, they build houses and then bring cameras inside to film. That's called a practical set. For example, this is a practical set. They build houses, they set up houses, they put cameras in there, they light it. The reason people use practical sets is first, the lighting is realistic. Second, it's real, so it looks real. The shot is authentic. In it. People have filmed this way. They went on location to film there to make it as real as possible. But with CGI technology now. With CGI technology, we don't need practical sets anymore. We can have CGI movie sets. Let me search for you to see. T need this anymore. We can do something else easier, cheaper. And because it. T mean it. The cheaper part is in terms of time. You can easily take this set and throw it directly into CGI and push it out. So you save time. Meaning you can release more movies in a year. Meaning you save money, right? Instead of thinking you have to save money, you make as many movies as possible. It's like instead of casting a line once to catch one fish, you can cast many times to catch many fish. Saves more time. In one session, you can fish multiple times and catch many. So Marvel movies now all do this. Of course, not all are green screen because some sets are made like this. The set isn't entirely a green screen. The set makes a background that looks like a set. A background that looks real. That's another technology. Here, technology now works like this. This is how it works now. Now people do this. A set that ISN. That's very cool technology and makes people feel like they. That's why I like this show more than others. Not just because it uses real sets, but the production quality is higher. They care more about the product they I'm not sure about this. I'm also not sure if this set is real or not. I don't. This set is real because it's used many times with many angles running from A to B, from east to west, all over. So no matter what, in the first shot of Loki chasing the guy, X running around the city like this. It reminds me of Secret Invasion and reminds me of the production quality of that show, and I compare the two shows, this show and that one, and I realize these two shows were produced at the same time, during COVID. And this is the product we received. Look here. Executive producer Luis Disposito. I don't know how to read it. Basically, these producers really cared about their product. Quite completely compared to the others. Voot 2, okay. Victoria Grid, Kevin McBride, and of course Tom Hiddleston. They cared about their product. Aaron Moorhead, Justin Benson, and Michael Golden. They cared about their product and built a product that I see and I'm sure is, like, nurtured, it's also real. This set, everyone sees a scene where Loki and Morbius go through a tunnel and then they come to a room. This is a real filming set, built for real. Take at least 2 to 3 minutes to appreciate the filmmakers. They made the film, truly a film for us to watch. Not just throwing it on screen like, oh, CGI. You're the mother of all handsome action. First, this scene, cool, and we rarely get to see Loki express himself. The entire previous season, Loki was quite passive. I'm not saying all episodes Loki was passive. Episode 1, captured, then trying to follow Morbius for a second chance not to be pruned. Episode 2, beaten up by Sylvie. Episode 3, dating Sylvie. Episode 4, teaming up with Sylvie. Episode 5, pruned. Episode 6, beaten up by Sylvie. Mainly passive, reacting to this world. And only now do we get to see Loki do something. We get to see Loki use magic. Before that, we had a scene in season 1 where Loki wasn't allowed to use magic in the TVA. And in the TVA, time doesn't work as we think, and the Infinity Stones have no effect. Basically, it's just a scene to show that Loki knows nothing in this world is a completely different world with completely different rules that Loki has never experienced. Loki considers himself a god, a deity, but here, even gods are nothing. Basically, the scene is just like that. But now we've seen the return of it on, and in this episode, we continuously. Not this episode. From episode 5 of the previous season, we heard Morbius call Loki god of mischief. Rhea god I. And S.A. good scene. It. After that then, we return to. I'll go back to the message or the viewpoint I mentioned last week when talking about Loki. Season 1 was quite stretched. Episode 1 is good because it's the first episode and it introduces many quite new concepts. Episode 2. It started to drag, not much happens in it. We know that Sylvie hides in the major disasters, and then by the end of the episode we know who Sylvie is. By episode 3, we start chasing after Sylvie for Loki to follow Sylvie and date in episode 4, right? It was stretched for about 2 episodes, episode 2, episode 3. Then episode 4 was grabbed back too quickly when Sylvie and Loki returned to TVA to fight and such. What about this episode? S up with this episode? What? Actually, they do something, not nothing at all. But what they do is... LL tell you so you. Like this here. First, give it to Obi. What is Obi doing? Obi is playing with a machine to weave the timeline that was mentioned in the previous episode. And Obi asks if this is as important as weaving the time machine? Morbius and Loki say no? We all gonna die. To set up what? Set up because I can't fix this machine. So we will die. And the way to fix this machine is to find the guy who remain. S like fingerprints or someone. And that means setting up for us to have to find Victor Tamley in time. It's the scene in Quantum Mania. When Morbius and Loki see Victor Tamley in 5 something like that. Got it? S all the characters doing something, but all just to set up to show us that. T. It doesn't. Here is Morbius, called torturing straight X5, and that Mega Man X5 guy in that scene. I think it could have been better if taken out. It could have been better if they actually let Loki be the villain. This guy says, "Re a loser, you." I'm also a villain. I do really bad things. There, like that, right? Say no? We already got the scene that Morbius I am this guy. It. We want to see Loki's character development, and initially we see Loki is very good. Then Loki causes trouble, then Loki is good again, then Loki causes trouble again, then Loki is good again. That means next episode Loki will cause trouble again. That's how it is. At least this scene mentions something related to Morbius, related to Loki in Norse mythology, that Loki is always born to lose to some character. Right, Loki is born to lose to some character. So roughly yeah, this scene is okay, but I'm not very satisfied. I'm pickier because I dawn. And it says here, access denial, invalid temporal aura. In this scene I paused to read the numbers. It will be F5, F1, F2, 21, 123, 80, E8, etc. I checked if these numbers have any value, and then I realized. No. I'm too old to do this thing called Easter egg hunting. That I dawn. And when we zoom in on this T thing, then we realize what this room is used for. This app machine and this floor. I find it funny that there's a YouTube channel, New Rockstar. That site, that guy always overanalyzes everything. And indeed, sometimes listening to it is great, really uncomfortable to hear. It says this room is the father torture room, and Loki from the beginning intended to put this guy here too. To torture him and turn him into water. Because under this floor is the path. There, this floor here is the suction. Called the drainage, called too. When this guy gets squeezed out, only water remains. The blood then flows down here. But actually, if people pay attention then. No. Because. Here. Look carefully. This isn't drainage, this is what's called an acoustic panel to create silence in a room. Acoustic panels. Has anyone ever heard of the concept of the world's quietest room? Dad, what are you typing that keeps being wrong? This is the world's quietest room in the floor, underneath that hole. It looks exactly like that. Got it? It's also layers. It's a mesh, and underneath is the sound of Sylvie. Got it? It's like this. So this part shows what this room is for, a torture chamber. Then okay, no big deal. I just don't like being called over-analyzing. Not seeing the surroundings, then like oh shit. This means this, that glass means that. I've been like that, so I know. I used to be an over-analyzer with these movies. So I know what should be analyzed and what shouldn't be analyzed. By now I've dropped that habit of over-analyzing things around me. So I find this game a bit ridiculous. But I understand why many people still like to overanalyze. Because like, oh, this is so cool, thanks to the great filmmaker. They thought of this from the very goddamn Mr. Rake. That's called smearing, and that. Regarding Jonathan Taekwon, he's toned down his acting in this movie, must have practiced. But at least we see more appearances from Casey. Last season Casey just got scared like a fish, but this season he actually has something to do. And at this part, when I watch this part, I'm like, bruh. What? S even First it's like this. Here we. Because he knows that General Dox and General Dox's army are erasing the timeline. Meaning they have been and are erasing the timeline. Meaning that's already happening. Meaning the TVA knows about it. Meaning this guy is like, he came here, he knows Sylvie is here. He knows that Sylvie is living a normal life, very happy. This guy also wants to live a normal life, so he escapes the secret timeline is left to live its own life. TV erased, so it. That's why it says here, we should leave here after dying. I still don't understand the sequence of events. But the episodes in this series are spaced 1 to 2 minutes apart. It's like General Dox just started going out in the end burning timelines, just like, and by the time these guys are talking now, General Dox has just started burning the timeline. Wait, what? Why? Why did General Dox burn the timeline long ago? So fucking weird. And next is the matter of suddenly Sylvie getting angry with Loki. The last time the two met was, they had a conflict. Sylvie kissed Loki and pushed him out the door. That's it. Then you're Sylvia's life. You're the last person I want to see. Like, I hate you so much. WTF. I can only understand it as meeting an ex-lover. Re my ex, I Dawn. But they didn't break up. They liked each other. They loved each other. And another thing is if we can relate it to. Sylvie wants to erase all connections, all relationships with the old world, with her past, to live a normal life. So Sylvie is mad at Loki. Hey, this logic doesn't exist. WTF. We cut ties with the past. Then when the past appears, we just simply no. T what you hear, get out, that's all, it. Being annoyed again, I don't really get it. So this part I'm quite WTF. Why does Sylvie hate Loki? What is it? Why? How? After that, of course Sylvie hates the TVA, that's right. Go here. This part is very important. A very important moment. It's Sylvie touching her wrist. There, Sylvie touches her wrist and transform. Transformation. Transformation, where is it? Transformation in his combat suit. I can't stand this. I'm very afraid of copyright issues. Anyway, fighting here. The thing that Sylvie pressed into my hand is what was revealed at the end of the movie. It's the badge of Huey Remain. Sylvie still kept it. And here, I find this part really confusing. Of course, action scenes have never been a strong point of the Loki series. Action has never been this series' strength, but this is that general, established as has many secrets, many mysteries. She knows something happened at the end of time. Then she also had her own plan with X-25 from the previous episode. Like confronting each other, is confusing. Then she goes, let's call it terrorizing the timeline. Boom 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 like that. Just that. Just that. What? Why? How? T understand, I Dawn. It's too easy. It's too easy. And Sylvie suddenly follows Loki without reason. I don't know. And some people say that the timeline branches are named after six. Of course, all universes are branches of the 616 universe. Because everything we're watching on screen now is inspired by the Marvel 616 universe. Therefore, everything we're watching, the 1999 universe, is actually just a branch of 616. So it's normal for the branch to be named 616.07y158. There's nothing special here at all. Okay? Then Sylvie stands there, scolding Loki like, you think that TVA is the last FS, huh? TVA is SH*T. I'm out of here, like that. Why? I keep feeling like it's just like it establishes the relationship between it's not okay at all. After the last meeting. But there isn't any sign indicating that their relationship cracked after the last fight didn't curse at each other. They fought simply to discuss further whether to kill Higa Remain, and they ended that fight with the two confessing their feelings to each other. That's it. And now people want me to believe that these two hate each other and have a very complicated relationship with what the hell? Why? I don't understand. What? Alright, I guess so. There needs to be drama, so we have something to tell. Okay. Alright. I know we need a bit of drama to highlight the value of the love story, but make it a bit logical. Why argue? Why curse? Why? They don't hate each other. They like each other. What the hell is going on? Why? I don't understand. And here's the scene where Sylvie picks up the charm to show everyone that Sylvie keeps a bit of S called Higa Remain. Meaning Sylvie already has Higa Remains, can manipulate time. And earlier Sylvie said that I gave everyone free will and then I disappeared. Phew, okay, what the hell? This simply establishes that Sylvie will return. See? This simply establishes that Sylvie will plus this scene too. Here, this This scene only establishes Rainslayer will return with Miss Minnie, and this is the way that TV series work this way, everyone. TV series work this way, everyone. TV series work like this. We will have a long content, an overall long story, but it will be divided into small events, individual small each episode will follow a major event, while still mentioning something related to the long story so that everyone sees that this is a long story, not just an isolation, okay? The beginning of each episode will always be the setup part. The end of each episode will always be a cliff. It never has a complete ending or never has a completion for the individual story. Whenever the story, event, has been completed in that episode, it's still just a cliffhanger. That means an open ending, a hanging ending to attract. This is an open ending to attract viewers. The open ending is we haven't finished resolving the matter yet. We need to go meet Rainslayer, Oda, and Miss Maze too, because we've caught her. The logic of this is when reducing data during that time, this machine has less information. That means a smaller data set. Then it processes faster, right? Alright. That means Mrs. Doss is somewhat correct in this matter. Is that roughly it? Alright, let's assume so. Case he found Rainslayer and realized that Rainslayer is a dataset that can handle the task. So then, Casey found Rainslayer and realized her collaborated with Miss Maze to do something, and only now do we have full information. That, oh, I heard a piece of information in the past that was Rainslayer talking to you women as if the two were friends. Why am I only saying this now? Why am I sharing now? What to learn? But it just somehow weird. It makes me feel like I don't know anymore. I said earlier, maybe because this show is really weird. Or maybe because I started to feel tired with how Marvel makes movies. I praise this movie where there's nothing to praise. It's a very beautiful set, a very hard, but really it's a bit weird somehow. It makes me feel like how, what, when, where, huh, when it's like that. And when I watch the movie and I just sometimes where I'm like, huh? It's not that. Huh? Like. It makes me want to learn more. I really want. It's not the kind. Huh? Wow, I don't think so. But the kind, huh? This is. What the fuck? Huh? It makes me lose the emotion for this episode. Done? Is that enough? Basically like that. I praise the filming set. Like how I praised episode 1. I think this movie still has its value. Character setup is very good. Setup in this scene here. All 5 characters will be the 5 main, revolving around the whole story in the next season. In this season, Morbius will go along and is set up for Morbius to return to his own life thread to experience that life. Morbius is afraid that world will make him be tempted and he cannot return to TVA anymore. So surely Morbius will return to that world. Ouroboros or Owie will reveal what kind of person he is. Because it's set up that Ouroboros is the person. Almost everything has been written in TVA, the one who laid the thought for TVA. It was already established, but this episode just reinforces it. Moreover, it establishes KC as an important character throughout this season, and will return to us in the upcoming episode. That's how it is. It establishes that Sylvie has the amulet. That will have some value in the last 1 to 2 to show that Sylvie will give that amulet to someone. Because Sylvie is not the one who keeps it. Got it? Another setup. It establishes many roles. It only sets up, doesn't resolve anything. It doesn't move the story forward. It just, remember this, it's coming up. It sets up that next episode or the episode after we'll go meet Victor Van, his DNA, which is his temporal aura to fit into the machine that O is making to reset the time, not reset the timeline but fix the time, remember? Because that's how it is. An episode with a lot of setup and personally, it's actually a bit messy. That's all. Share what you think with me in the comment section below. Because I'm kind of. I say what I see. I don't want you guys to expect that has to praise this movie. Oh, so great, so amazing. Because this is too amazing. I'm the one who criticized WandaVision. Do you remember? I'm the one who criticized WandaVision, while everyone else was going in circles. Oh, WandaVision is so amazing. Oh man. WandaVision, yeah. I still remember. Vividly there were posts. I still remember. Vividly there were posts. It praised this outfit as the... Can everyone see it? I still remember vividly, people the posts praised this outfit as the most beautiful outfit. Like, it's the best outfit ever, brr. People praised. This outfit is damn beautiful. This is what's called comic accurate. I'm like, really, bro? No, because we know for sure that by this point, we have watched D23. Mr. Kevin Feige had introduced a PH feels, said that we will have Doctor Strange in the Multiverse Saga by Sam Raimi and will feature WandaVision. Wanda's dealing with issues arising directly from WandaVision, right? And I know for sure this is the TV series, but so when we come to the cinema, big movies, then it will be more beautiful, more premium. And the result is we had this. Now compare the two. Now everyone look at the two and each person one is no different from shopping goods and the other is genuine goods, right? Got it? Bro. I'm very straightforward. If I praise, I praise. I don't think people come to this channel and look at and expect that this guy will flatter things that people think he will flatter. No. It won't be like that. It's not work like that. I praise what I love to praise. I praise what not yet, man. So, if people say that this show it, oh great, Mr. Dad, go ahead and no. I say what I see. Okay, don't expect me to praise it, because everyone thinks it's good. And my opinion sometimes goes against but at least everyone must respect one more thing. I'm speaking sincerely. I'm not praising it just because it. No. WandaVision. It's the first work of Phase 4. I criticized it. And from then on, whatever isn't bad will WandaVision. Here, look, I always lie. Are you guys dead yet? I predicted the future already. I knew everything would be bad beforehand. I criticized it, you guys didn't believe me. Now do you see? Do you see that I was right? Wow, what are we all doing here anyway? Anyway, that's my feeling about Loki out, and I expect that the next episode, it will speed up faster. It will be less verbose and faster. It should wrap up the story. Because it's too long. Looking at this story, you can tell the next thing. Alright. Calm down.
If the report helped, subscribe and open the next case.